My name is Ryan. I served in the Navy from 1989 to 1994. I served in the Gulf War. I was driving the U.S.S. Midway when we first attacked, and it was like late at night, and I'm sitting on the helm just doing my thing, staring on course. Next thing I know, everyone's coming up on the bridge. I'm like, why the hell is everyone? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, why the hell is everybody on the bridge for? Next thing you know, we start launching planes left and right. So I went up to the lookout, and all I see, I'm looking up at the sky. I see red dots, which the planes, from the red lights. Combat, this is for lookout. I have several red lights up there. It's like, please tell me they're ours, because I didn't know. 20 years later, I was living in a tent. I can never imagine it was going to happen. I'm in charge of something. I'm driving a billion, these guys are flying $1 million aircrafts. Here I'm driving $1 billion aircraft carrier, I felt terrible. It's like I went from here to here, It was tough when that first happened, because I was just like, didn't know what to do or where to go. I was living in my car. I needed housing for the dog also. He's a 130-pound German Shepherd. Sweet dog, but big. That's why I couldn't find a place to live, because every place wants a damn down deposit or something for the dog. He had the back seat, I had the front seat. I was working at the College of DuPage at the time. I couldn't leave my dog in my car in the parking lot, so I had to board him. So that was costing big bucks. I had to call my dad and had him pick up the dog. It was really tough for me because I loved him like no other. He's like a son to me. Well, I felt bad, terrible, almost like suicidal. There was a time when I felt like I wanted to kill myself. Going through pads the first time was a learning experience. They set up churches for you to sleep at night, and food, they feed you. But it's all at different churches though. That's the only problem. You have to go here, 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 here. So you have to find your own transportation. I never begged for money ever. I was like, I'm too proud for that, so I did everything on myself. I kept the job all through pads. I was still working. I found a room to rent really cheap. It was like $300 a month. So I started there, and I worked, and I rented a room with, a bunch of other guys, where you shared a house, and I finally got an apartment. After that, then I lost the apartment, and I became homeless again. The second time was easier because I was more experienced, like what was going on, what to do, and like all that other stuff. Where to go to get food stamps, other like help and stuff like food pantries and all that other jazz. I was sleeping in the bushes, like off the highway. I was like found a little deer path, and I spaced out a little place, put up a tent, put a camouflage thing over it. No, none was the wiser. Spent the whole summer there. Going back into the VRU again. The Veterans Rehabilitation Unit. It's where they give you a job and they help you, get rehabilitated back in the work program. I'm living in Buckingham Place Apartments. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's just like, this is my home, Don't have to worry about, anybody coming in or bothering you or about anything. You watch TV anytime you want to, play video games, I got 2 cats now. I just run around, and yeah, I miss him. I give anything to have him back.